Welcome back to my channel. Hi. Hello. Hi. I'm making EB Makeup. This is Rachel Quattlebaum. So, we decided to collab because I admire you as an artist.
And I admire you as an artist.
We admire each other.
We decided to do each other's makeup today.
And this is what we did.
I typically do more sultry, blown out looks. And
I am blown out.
And I'm ready to wipe her up.
So, stay tuned.
Sultry.
Ooh. Do it. Y'all, I'm about to get beat up. I'm excited. I feel like for her to be so expensive, I mean, that feels better than what it looks like. It looks cheap. It looks like Wet n Wild. Like, I'm like, if you're like $300 a palette, like, these are pretty colors though. Here you go. Hi. Hello.
Hi. We're gonna do Megan's makeup today. We're gonna do a sultry, smoky black, smoked out, sexy eye. Are you ready for this?
So I'm such a stickler for skin. I probably spend more time prepping the skin than most. I don't use a lot of primers because I feel like quality skincare sets a good base. A lot of it contains glycerin anyways, which is going to help your makeup stick. So this is my ride or die must have. It's just a facial spray. The rose water is good for redness. It gives a good base, so I spritz this on everyone. And sometimes I've started adding like a few drops of toner to this, so it's a good 1, 2, 3. Take it in.
Yes, honey. Oh, it smells pretty. I have used the Mario Badescu, and like, I don't know which one I used.
Their hyaluronic eye cream, I love on YouTube.
I mean, it's like, you're getting older.
Are you allergic?
No.
Okay.
No.
I love.
Oh my God, you're like, she's so much better than me. Like, she asked if I was allergic to anything. Like, I don't ask that. I'm like, sorry, sister, you're allergic to it. Your fault.
This is gonna make your eyes red.
This is literally gonna make your eyeballs fall out. So, sorry about your luck.
I'm just gonna go in with some oil-free moisturizer, and then do you ever use anything by The Ordinary?
No, I've never even heard of it.
I love this brand. The Ordinary, this is just a plant-based, like a moisture serum. All of their stuff is super basic ingredients and it's really affordable. I like a really dewy base, regardless really of the skin type, especially if I know I'm gonna be doing full coverage makeup so we don't get cakey.
Girl, give me the cake. I love a full coverage. Hi. Yes, queen.
You got glitter all over your face.
I know. Look at my damn eyebrows. My poor eyebrows. I'm a mess. What is that?
Instant firming beauty shot by Women.
Firm it up.
And I looked at like the retail size.
Ew.
Kiehl's is bae. They tightening concentrate. This is so good for blurring out pores, and it's a really good
Where do you get that
primer. Blue Mercury.
from? Okay.
Did I not bring
What you need?
your brow pomade?
Okay.
So sorry.
You're the worst. God.
Okay, I'm gonna mix the Anastasia Dip Brow in soft brown and chocolate.
I hate my natural brows.
Do you like them to be thicker than what they are?
I like them however you like them. So you do you. I plucked so much when I was in middle school. And then apparently now I thread. Do you like people to talk when you do your brows?
Yeah, I don't mind it. Just don't talk when I do your eyeliner.
Okay.
It's nerve-wracking, right?
Yeah.
To sit and be a client.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to look beautiful.
You already are.
Well, like, it's like fun just to see like what other artists focus on, you know? What would you say that your thing is?
I do love doing the face. My favorite step is probably like under eye concealing and brightening.
I would say mine is eyes for sure. Like I love a fun shadow.
You're a total, yeah.
But I feel like MAC makes you that way.
Yeah, so tell me about your experience working.
I loved it. It was so much fun. I'm not like a salesperson,
Right.
but like makeup speaks for itself. So that's what I loved because I was just passionate about like, you need this if you want this look, so you should do that. And it just was fun. I was super nervous because I was young and 18. It was like my first real job. Mm-hmm. My manager scared the death out of me. Like she was so intimidating to me.
Yeah, was it a lot of pressure? I love like watching YouTube videos of
That
like
kind of
beauty
stuff.
gurus that worked like at Sephora or MAC.
Yeah. So it is like a lot of pressure. Like you had your AUS, which is average unit sale.
Okay.
And mind you, this was like forever ago, 13 years ago. So I don't even know what they do now. But like they wanted our average unit sale to be at least $45, which you really don't have to do much to rack that up. She was super strict, my manager, but like so caring. I still am friends with her, but I was terrified of her when I was younger because I wanted to impress her. Had my baby and then went to nursing school.
Did you always know that you wanted to be a nurse?
No, it was the thing. Like I knew I was going to be able to get a job. Mm-hmm. I knew that it would be steady. I knew that like I was smart, that I could go to school and do it. Like it wouldn't be a big deal. I knew that it was a big deal because it was hard as shit.
Do you love being with the babies?
I do.
Yeah.
New moms and new babies.
Mm-hmm.
You're so like delicate.
That's what everybody says.
Because like a lot of the makeup artists, like you'll see, it drives me bonkers, which I used to do because they like would smack our hands. At MAC, he went to basic training, and
Like the army?
literally it was a week long, and it was if you grab somebody's head, which people do, like you know what I'm talking about, like when they do like the
Oh yeah.
like what are you doing? They would call you out. So basically, you're not allowed to grab their face.
They're big.
It's okay.
Just look at it.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna look. What is your go-to like blush brand?
I love a Morphe brush. I'm not extremely picky. Surprisingly, e.l.f. has some really great ones. So I'm mixing together some Tarte Shape Tape and Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define to carve out.
I need to get some of that makeup. It's cheaper though, right?
It's like $7.
Yeah, I'm going to get some. I feel like shaping the brow totally shapes the face. So if you learn anything from this video today, learn that you cannot thread your own eyebrows.
I don't know what we're going to do with this yet.
You just pack on the Shape Tape. I'm an idiot. I feel weird breathing on your hand.
Don't, because I don't feel it.
I know.
Don't hold your breath,
I'm
please.
like,
If you pass out, I'm not going to know what to do. And I can't ask you.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
My eyes are watering. I'm crying.
Oh my god, I wonder if it's the pink.
Or maybe I'm just a little emotional.
Are you
Just
emotional?
kidding, yeah.
You're totally emotional.
I don't think so. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, turn towards me. Am I watering?
Yeah. Oh no. Is it like...
It doesn't feel bad.
Does it hurt?
No. I just felt wet in my eyeball.
Okay.
I've heard you say before that you have oily lids,
Yeah.
and I can feel that. I can see it. Should I use...
The-
I feel like I'm afraid.
okay.
Yeah. She's thick.
Like my ass. Yeah, girl. You like that consistency though?
It's good.
Super opaque. Like I'm scared to open my eyes because like I don't want to like F up anything.
Luckily, your redness is covered beautifully.
That's good.
Yeah. Scabs are covered up.
Oh my god, I'm a threader. I know like people are cutters. I'm a threader. Yeah, so you like to set your primer.
I do. I know you don't.
I don't. I know. I just said that. But I will say when I do set it, it like softens out the shadow.
Yeah, and that's probably why I like to do it.
How are your eyes?
They're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, they feel good. So my palette is disgusting. It's a depotting of a few
I'm probably going to get worse then.
Probably. I believe this is the Morphe, what was it, their Bronzed Mocha palette. And we're just going to start building up with some neutrals.
Like, that is one of the most important things.
Yeah. It's totally worth taking the time. And I get a lot of questions about, what is a transition shade? When do I use it? It makes such a difference.
A huge difference. For your eyeshadow to look seamless, you need that gradient of color.
I love a good like mustard yellow or a green as a transition. You wouldn't think that it would work very well, but I don't know what it is.
I don't like how I do my eyebrows as much. Like, I'm trying to change it up.
What are you trying to do differently?
Like, just open it up more.
Okay.
So I have more room to be a drag queen. I need more real estate to place this color. I feel like my face sucks up all brush hairs.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So, funny story. They're really embarrassing. So, whenever I was pregnant with Addison, and I didn't know that I was pregnant, Adam, my husband, wasn't my husband at the time, was so used to me like having brush hairs on my face.
He thought you had a mustache?
Well, we're waiting in line at his like grandma's breakfast thing in Ohio, and I was wearing this like tank top and he on my chest, and he was like, "You have a brush hair," and he's like trying to like brush it off, flick it off. He was like, oh, God, it's like stuck on there, and then he goes, "That's connected." I was mortified. Pregnancy
Hormones.
Well, literally, I'm just hairy anyway, but it was mortifying. I plucked it out, and then I got it lasered. Just the one. Oh my God. It got caught up in my gold chain and just ripped out.
At the bottom.
At the party! Oh my God. But yeah, that was super fun. Yeah.
That's happened to me like on my chin before.
Oh my God.
On your face, and I'm like, it's
a chin hair. Shut up. That's why I have to thread my face to get rid of my beard. Brother Malachi. I'm from the Amish community. So my one friend, she got drunk, and so she's super Southern. She's from Alabama. And she was talking about her chin hairs, and she's like, "It was sharp. It was sharp like a coo hair."
a coo.
I'm like, "Honey," she's like, "You don't talk about like on your coo? Like it was sharp like that." And I was like, "Stop." So all you ladies out there that think that you are one and the same, like you are hairy, you gotta shave that shit. You gotta pluck. Keep tweezers in your car.
Yep.
Learn that.
Even when I'm doing my makeup, it never fails. I'll have my ring light, I'll have my mirror. Everything looks great. There is something about like a rear view mirror in your car that just shows all
everything.
Shows all of your sin.
Mustache, zits. Oh my God, it's like a massage on my eyeball. It looks like Wet n Wild.
It does. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Sunset Palette. I'm going to go in with this middle shade here and smoke out all over the entire lid and into the crease.
What is your best secret for hooded lids?
My best piece of advice for people with hooded lids is to try to do your eye makeup with your eye open.
There you go. That's a good advice. That's solid.
Because there's nothing worse than working really hard on getting your shadow to look nicely with your eyes closed, and then you open it and then you can't see any of it.
Yeah.
See any of it.
Another good thing too, I feel like with a hooded lid, a smoky eye works best. Because it's just going to bring your eye open a little bit more.
Yeah. Going in with black. I'm just going to press it into the corner and sort of kind of wing out the shadow before pulling it back in over the lid.
My favorite thing whenever like doing people's makeup, they're like, I want smoky, I want black smoky. When you do black smoky, they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's too much.
Yeah.
I want like a natural smoky eye. I'm like, a black eye? There's not really a such thing. So now I've got to the point where I'll ask people like, how do you want your makeup? And they're like, I want blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, well send me a picture
I need a photo
of you with makeup on that you felt really pretty.
That's good.
And so that way I can see like how dramatic
Right.
they get.
One thing I hate about really dark smoky eyes is that they always look
fall
like
out.
total crap until the end.
And it scares you.
Yeah. I'm a little scared right now.
Don't be scared, it's gonna come together.
You're the best patient
You're
ever.
the best makeup patient ever.
Do you wear makeup to work?
Used to. Not anymore. It's too early in the morning.
So yeah, what are your shifts like?
I gotta be there at 6:45, and then we leave at like 7:15 typically. So it's a long day. I have that. Oh my god, who's me up?
Oh no!
We have the
Yes. Please don't throw up on me.
Oh my god, I am the epitome of class. Oh, are those some colors?
Yeah. These are my colors.
I have four. I have four colors.
I'm going to go in with the darker gold in this palette and just put some on my finger and spray it with some setting spray.
I'm gonna take this bra off so bad. Look at me. So old.
I'm so sorry.
Just trying to look pretty for Rachel. Just wanted my boobs up.
Put them up for me.
Put them up! Oh, you're using your angel samples.
I love the shimmer shades in that palette.
Oh my god, that light one is like, it has that gold iridescent to it. It's super pretty. Your tampon just fell. Your tampon! It just falls right out of me. What else are you hiding in there?
Oh, sorry.
It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
So this is my Holy Grail black liner. It's Inglot Gel Liner in 77. This stuff is legit. Like, you have to keep the cap on it, and if you forget, it will dry out. But I just put in like a beauty oil, or you can use eye drops. That's another pro tip. If your mascara is drying out, or if you have like a gel liner that's dried out, a few squirts of like saline eye drops will help liven it back up.
And then it's like making me talk weird when I'm trying to blow my burps. I'm just like, let it out.
Let it out.
Another thing. I hate whenever like I'm doing makeup and I'm just like looking to try to see like the symmetry, and like they keep trying to look in my eyes.
I know, I hate it when people look at me while I do the makeup.
I'm like, can you stop?
Don't look at me.
Quit looking at me. I'm just trying to see if it's symmetrical. Quit trying to look at my soul.
She's dark.
She is dark. She is dark.
On camera.
All right, my battery's dying, so BRB.
I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people.
Alright, am I killing you? I'm so
No,
sorry.
it's not killing me. I just stopped.
We're gonna go really dark on here.
Real dark.
We're gonna give you a super smoky bottom.
Super smoke.
Okay, I took a pencil liner in her waterline, and now I'm gonna take that same black Anastasia shadow and just pat that on. It's gonna help keep that liner on your waterline. Thank you.
Are you ready for my face?
I think so. I think I'm ready.
Are you ready?
We're gonna mix some Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless and Studio Fix Fluid.
I have to like, and that one pours out quickly too. I mean, I thought it came out fast, but I lied. Is there even any in there? There she blows.
My favorite foundation brush ever in the world is a Morphe Y6. Damn.
What is it? What is it? Is that a thing I need to know about? What is it? Doing a dime?
Doing a dime? You've never heard of that?
What is that?
Doesn't that mean you're like in 10 years in prison?
Oh shit, I don't know. I need to know. I need to step up my street cred, you know? I am hip with the stuff.
What's the times?
I'm hip with it, y'all. Is the lighting okay, or is that sunlight killing you?
Yeah, it's fine. It's a little lighter on that side.
Damn it to hell, son of a bitch. Suck it in, sister. My neck, I will say, is 3 million times lighter than the rest of my body. Get low.
Get low.
Get low, get low, get low.
So I've mixed her concealer with some of the LA Girl Pro Conceal in yellow, which I'm obsessed with for anything in the center of the face. I don't just brighten or highlight the under eyes. I really love a good, like, bright from the center outwards. So I'm gonna come all the way down, even down onto her chin. Wait, did you do a thing?
Oh, yes. Where is it? Hold on. Is it doing
A
it?
little bit.
It usually does it. I feel it. There it is.
Oh, there you go.
it is. There it is.
I like to add moisture throughout the application process. And now I'm taking the same LA Girl Pro Conceal in a darker shade. I'm going to go in with Chestnut, and that's what I'm going to use for her cream contour. Okay, I want you to make like a kissy face. Yep, and lips up. There you go. So that's probably one of my other pro tips. You know, a lot of times when we're trying to find our cheekbones to contour, we make like a fish face. Make a fish face for me. That draws the line under the cheekbone downward. And then when you release, it lowers, it pulls it down, and we want to lift. We want to have lifted cheeks. So making that kissy face and up, it's going to lift that cheek.
Pro tip. I did not know that. Cover up my mustache. My beard. Yes, really good. Whoa! Oh!
Pretty squirt.
Skeet, skeet!
And I also like using the yellow to shape up the bottom of your contour versus using like a super light concealer, because it's just going to brighten right underneath instead of giving you like a white cast. Do you feel like you have a lot of makeup on right
I
now?
look, I'm a little fly AF. Super old. Like,
I feel like you totally don't. Like, I don't know how old you are.
I am 52.
Okay, that makes sense.
You're old as balls. No, I'm 31. But like right in here, like I feel like I look super old. Her kit was so nice and neat, and now it's like just right everywhere.
I don't use. Don't be offended.
I am gonna be offended.
I don't use a ton of highlighter. That's how you feel about
That's how
that.
I feel about it.
This is amazing. This is the
You're drunk.
This is the Milani Prep Set and Glow. This is so good for like a glowy from within.
I mean, I like either like super shiny, like a damn glycerin statue, or I'm like full
I have a bronze trophy.
I have a trophy wife. Let me see this. Prep Set and Glow. Illuminating transparent powder. What brush is that?
This is a Morphe R2. It's amazing for bronzer.
Hola! Hola.
We're gonna take a little bronzer to contour her nose.
I'm totally obsessed with ASMR now.
I do kind of like, but it's funny. Who are we talking about? Who? Dang it, I hate that it's like a shadow.
What if we turn this on?
Turn on. Not a thing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
There we go.
Yep, we're good now. I have no blush. I promise I won't make up. Do you prefer blush only on your apples, or do you like it all the way up into your contour?
I like it however you like it.
Good, because I already did.
This is your canvas.
It's a darn good one.
Oh, God knows. Bless.
This is for you, Deanna. The only person I know that likes blush on their nose.
Only person.
So I'm basically going to do the opposite of how I did her lids. I'm going to start with black and darker colors, and then I'm going to, as I smoke out her bottom lash line, I'm going to move more towards those neutral, like transition tones.
Sorry. Will Stanto photo be there tonight? Hello, Stanto.
So you need to walk up and say, "Hello, Stanto." How? Say, "Rachel did my makeup today, so you need to take my photograph."
All of my photos, please. That was a hard swallow.
Mine? I didn't notice it. So when I do really smoked out, like when I pull shadow really low to smoke out someone's under eye, I do like go in and bake right underneath it. Because it'll help it not to fall anymore.
My lips are crusty. Ooh. God, no.
You wanna
Why didn't you tell me I look like a crackhead? Oh, yeah, you did. Hooker.
No, you just got some in the corner.
Gross. Thanks, Mom. Oh, that's love.
That's love.
Would you pick my dingleberries?
We're gonna go in with this Tarte lip paint and Bestie. This is one of
Bestie.
my favorite. Universal, looks good on everyone. Brownie nudes.
I think I'm ready. You look
Do you want me to
gorgeous.
spray you first? Or you want to look at it first?
No, spray me. This is gonna be gorgeous. I was like, I was ready to receive.
Ready. Are you ready to receive?
Two of them. Oh, fierce AF.
You, honey.
Do not even play. Are you playing? Because I'm not playing. So.
So freaking awkward.